So guys, here an example of money flow or cash flow sheet which which we're gonna be creating right now. So we have here our date time and day periods. For example, we could see our money flow on each day. For example, that's what do we have on a July 7, July 10. So for example, at July 10 we had $100 plus, but on July 11 we have minus $35. Here we have our income. Our income is divided on a sources. So we have business, second source, third source, extra. We also have comment section where we could add some comments if we don't want to forget something. We have our outcome and we have our balance per day. So for example, balance for July 10 was plus 100, and for sure we have here our total. So this is the most easiest and efficient and convenient money flow system which I know. Today we will be create the whole this money flow sheet. If you want to create everything, just scroll down. You could find link on some of my courses about personal budgeting. So let's dive in. So welcome to Stay With Us Academy channel. This channel is all about online education, Microsoft products, Adobe products, cultural anthropology, dancing, and a lot of other things. Don't forget to subscribe. Before we start, you have to create your own Google account, like create your Google Drive, because we will be needed. So after you create your Google Drive, you have to create a new spreadsheets. So if you don't know how to do it, just Google it, because like in YouTube, I'm sure it's a lot of lessons, and this is not the hardest thing. Just go on just search Google Drive and create your Google Drive, then create a new spreadsheets. So let's name our spreadsheets. For example, let's click here. For this, just click here, and you could type any name which do you want. So for example, money. We just need money. Okay. And as you see, I'm working in my Google spreadsheets, in my Google Drive, in my account. So in this case, these Google spreadsheets will be connected with my account. For sure, you could share it if you want, but we will be not doing it right now. And let's start to work. Let's create a new sheet. Just click here for this, click here, and let's call it money flow. That's gonna be our first spreadsheets with which we're gonna be work. So my suggestion, first of all, click on a B10. So not go upper or lower, just choose a B10. And here you have to write date, like date. Then we will be creating an income section. Income section should consist from a couple of columns. So how could you understand how many columns should you have? So for example, I have 3 sources of income. In this case, I have to have 5 columns. Why? Because first column is first source of income, second column is second source of income, third column it is third source of income, fourth column it is extra source of income, because sometimes it happens, and fifth columns it is basically comments. Okay, so let's do it. So I'm doing my first source of income, second, third, then extra, then comments. So that's it. For now, it is all. Let's merge these cells. So go here and click here, merge cells. And let's name it income. So basically, here our income part. Next step, it's we have to create our outcome area. It's basically absolutely the same. So we could just copy this and paste it near. And let's like rename it as an outcome. By the way, I want to tell you that if you, for example, working with a different type of currencies, you're able to create extra one money flow sheets where you could see not sources of your income, but the summarization of your income in a different currencies. This is also interesting way. I'm using it for my personal money, but for example, this way which I show to you, I'm using for my business wallet. So I think both ways are good. You could just choose a structure which you want more. But for now, just let's continue to work with this. And next column is gonna be our balance and total. Balance and total. Okay, so let's go to our next step. You have to click on a B12, not B11, just remember it, B12. And here, insert formula today. So just equal today, open and closed comments. So we have a today date. Then let's go to our balance, and here let's insert the formula equal summarization of 1, 2, 3 and extra income. So why do we do summarization? Because when you will create a new source of income, so for example, if it's business, you create a new product. If it's like your own money, maybe you create a new source of income for your house, you will just add extra columns here between third and extra, or second and third, and automatically this column will be added to this formula. That's why we're doing summarization. Summarization minus summarization of the same in outcome. Okay, so let's check the formula. Which do we have? It's basically summarization of our income minus summarization of our outcome. Why do we have comments? Because sometimes you could forget something, but you need this information. So, for example, my suggestion just to put some comments there. I think it is a really important thing though. Okay, and next step, let's create a formula in our total column. So equal, absolutely the same formula, summarization of this minus summarization of this, and very important thing, plus and 11, so plus this. So what do we have in this case? So for example, before you start to create your own wallet, you had like $10,000. So you click just put here 10,000, and your total will already calculate everything. And when you will be creating a new information like new income, new outcome, your total will be every time updating and show you current information, not just balance, because here we have a balance. But what's the difference between balance and total? It's basically balance plus our previous statement. So that's what we do. That's what we did. Here, let's do the same formula, plus 1. So what do we have in this case? In this case, we have plus 1 more days. So, and here, let's select all of this and just copy this down. So this is really easy and kind of obvious. So what do we have for now? For now, we have our date, income, outcome, balance, and total. Let's a little customize it. So first of all, my suggestion, it is select all our outcome, income, and make it a little less like this one. Okay. Comments area should be a little bigger, like this. Balance and total should be less. Okay. And for sure, date should be less. Then we have to divide these two elements. So click here and here, then go here, choose a really bold border, and let's make like this. And the last thing, let's make all our table with the borders. So for this, just go please little here, like not here, but little more down, and make it like this. Okay. So then you could customize your table, your moneyflow table as you want. So for example, I will do this bold. I will put it on a middle. This I will do a little bigger. And let's just delete this. Let's go here and like delete all of this. Click here and just let's connect it again like this. That's all. So this is first step. What should we do? This is really easy. This is not hard. And for example, what could you do with your money flow? If you have some source of income, you just put here like you have $200. Okay, we have balance plus 200 and our total changed in 10,200. If you have on the next day some outcome like $100, what do we have? We have balance minus $100 and our total go less. So what do we have right now? It's really easy. So you just have to put some information about your money flow in correct date. So for example, if today 7, we put here. Also it could work like this. So for example, from first source of income you had 100 plus 27 plus 45. Basically you have 172. And I forget to tell you, so let's little change here date. So just click here and put 7 9 20 20, and that's all. And highlight this cell because it will show you that here you put your information manually. And then we will work with this little closer and I will show you some more interesting stuff. Scroll down.